Hey, what's up, guys? It's T-Bone here, and welcome back to their second episode of Beginner's Guide to Playing Legendary Game of Heroes. So in the last episode, we've chosen our leader, our legend card, and we also went through a tutorial as well as the first campaign. And in today's episode, I would like to join a guild and also talk about additional deck building tips, and also some of the other things that you can be doing within the game as you're progressing through. And I would like to continue to talk about what you should do to make sure that you're successful, and as you're leveling up, what you should focus your efforts on. So first, so what I've done is I've actually went through the first 3 levels now. So I am just one battle away from being able to join a guild. I wanted to go through that exercise with everyone. And after 3 battles is when you'll get to select a nickname. Now, the game will, auto-select the name for you. And of course, you can always choose the name that you want. Pick your name wisely, because once you select this name, the only way you can change this nickname is to spend 300 gems after the fact to change your name for once. So choose your name now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this name, and I say okay, and let's go ahead and set nickname. And if you don't care about it, you can always just click on the suggest nickname and then see what comes out. So we're now on to level 4, and what I'm going to do is talk about what I've done. So just like last time, you get to select an adventurer, and what I've done is since I selected Dogen as my leader, I'm going to keep selecting my green cards, and let's see if I can actually switch one out. So what I did here is, this is your view of the team that you have, and right now I'm using Dogen as a leader, and I'm trying to build what you call just a single color deck where everything is green, because he powers up all of the green cards. And so what I could do is I could click on any cards that I want. I could look at more details by just clicking on the card itself. And I'm trying to see if I could switch this out for another card. So if you go to the bottom left here where it says swap, this allows you to change out your cards with whatever you have in your inventory. So I'm going to take a look and see if I have a green card available, and I do. So it's going to be a Illodren Archer. So I'm going to go ahead and select one right now. So now what I've got is a team of all green cards, and this is what I want to go with. And in addition, I've also brought in a friend who is also a Dogen. If you take a look, his battle skill will apply as well, and he also has the same leader skill. So the way this works when you have an ally is whatever leader skill they have, it will also apply to your ally as well. So in this case, I have one that increases my damage and health by 120%. And by bringing another Dogen as a leader, I will get this compounded. This will actually be added as well. And another way to look at it is, if you notice, there's an I button next to the team name, and you can click on that. And then this will tell you what those leaders are going to power you up for. So the 2 leaders are showing is, one, the middle card that you picked. In my case, this is Dogen. And then the other one is your ally that you've brought in. So you can see here, both of them have Earth Power 2 that powers up the damage and health by 120% for all of the heroes. So you can see all of these guys are now buffed, and they're buffed twice. So it's 120% and then another 120% on top of that. So there's a benefit to keeping the same card affinity, because you get more boosts this way. And this is a typical, this typically is better than having a deck that has all the different colors, because you'll get a bit more boost based on your leader skills. All right, and we don't have any relics or scrolls. We don't have to worry about that. This is also where you can see where your power and health is at. And right now, all of my power is on Earth. Okay, you can also change the name of your team if you want to, simply by clicking on the name of the team. Looks like maybe they have not enabled that just yet. So that's okay. So let's go ahead and battle here so we can join a guild. So now we're using an all Earth deck, and this also is a water level. So we're going to be going up against water teams. And since Earth is Since earth is strong against water, we're going to be dealing double the damage. Okay, and another way you can take a look here is on the top right, you can click on this scroll looking icon, and it will tell you what the affinity is. So if you click on here, then it tells you the affinity relationship. This basically is exactly what I said, that is earth is stronger than water, and water is stronger than fire, and then light and dark are strong and weak against each other. All right, so let's go ahead and click resume, and then let's play. So now, because everything is all earth, I'm going to focus all of my attacks on earth gems. And another trick here is, as you're going through the fight, look for opportunities to also build up power gems. And you can see here the red gems are lined up nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to match this like that. And now what I can do is I can match the two power gems together. That will create a boost in the damage. So if you take a look here, but actually what I want to do is I want to show you another trick, and that is what I'm doing here is I'm making my green gems, I'm setting up my green gems so that when I do a swap, I can continue a chain. I can continue to build longer chains for my green ones. And you see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to swap the red and the green power gems, the 3 and the 4. And then I'm going to bring the green gem down, and you can see that I'm actually building on top of that chain here. And you can see that the combo count has gone up to 17, and I'm left with another power gem from my previous match. Okay, so this is sort of a tip here for how you can get a lot more damage just with your team. And all of these are unleveled units. They're level 1 units, but I'm able to maximize the damage using this approach. All right, and so let's go ahead and use the battle skill as much as possible. Whenever you see them, use it. It's to your advantage. Okay, and remember that all of the damage that you're dealing to water enemies right now are going to be doubled. So this is the other advantage of using an all green deck, is that when you face against water-based enemies, all of your cards will have a 100% boost to their damage. So now we're completed. Let's go and take a look and see what we've got. And so here it tells you how many turns are expected for you to achieve the 3 stars. There's additional rewards for achieving 3 stars across the board. And I just leveled up to level 4 as well. And you can see I get 50 gems for that, and I get additional rewards here. So let's go ahead and add a friend. Adding friends is very important, and we'll talk about that as well right afterwards. So now that we're at level 4, we are able to join a guild. So let's go ahead and find a guild that we can join. Okay, and right now I'm just going to use, let's just go ahead and join one that says anybody can join. Okay, and now we've joined a guild. We can chat. And you can see this is a relatively new guild that has people joining right now. We will just go back now. So here's where, if you look on the bottom, you can access a guild by clicking on the guild button, and then you can do chats here. So you can do, you can say hello. And the gifts section, we will not cover this right now, but this is basically where you will be able to gift each other gifts. Gifting is an idea for Legendary for guildmates to help each other out. So it's the more you give, the more you get return, and you help each other out. That is sort of the idea here. And then you can take a look now, as we continue to look at the bottom here, we can also see inbox. This is where you can see messages. So don't forget to keep coming back and check this. So you can see I'm going to claim a New Year gift, and I'm getting these things called a Crown Shard and the Longanite Shard, as well as a Tier Shard. We'll talk about what these are. These are going to be useful for leveling up some of your better units as you get them. Okay, and then we also get some gold here, and we want to add allies. This is sort of saying, like, don't forget to add more people, and I'll tell you why. And we also got 100 gems by joining a guild. Okay, so just by joining a guild, we've got gems, and we're now at 400. Okay, and we want to keep building on that. So in the messages pane, go to the friends section. And you'll see here that so far you don't have any friends yet. And as you add friends, right now you can add a total of 23. Every new friend that you add, you will get a bonus called an honor point. And unfortunately, I don't have any right now, but they are useful. If you click on the store here, this is one of the in-game currencies that you'll be able to, so we're going to cancel this one. You can see here there's an in-game currency called Honor XP Pack where it uses this green icon. This is the honor points. So like I said, every new friend that you make that joins you, you'll get 100 honor points. And you can use this to purchase something like this. For example, this pack, it gives you for 350 honor points, you can get a XP potion that's for experience. You can get one hero card. You can get things that help you evolve them, and you can get additional stamina, gold, and whatnot. This is a good option if you're running low on cards to use and you want to get more heroes. You can use that. Okay, and so now what we want to do is just skip that, and let's see what else we can take a look at. So in here, you can also see, so we might as well talk about what are all these different packs, right? What do these packs mean? So we talked about the Honor XP pack, the Premium Hero, and the Premium Hero times 11 pack. They're not worth it, okay? So if you have gems that's saved up, I would recommend against purchasing it because you can have a much better you can get much better cards if you purchase these type of packs, so that you can see that these are actually available. So you won't see the events, but every week there's a new event, and this one just started, and you're able now to purchase cards. And I would recommend taking a look at these cards. I'm not going to go through all of these for this episode, but basically this is now the option for you to get more cards if you build up more gems. But if you're looking to just save up more and play a bit more, then I would recommend that you level up and continue to go through your campaign. And you'll notice that in this particular venture, the polls are different, and you can see that there's little lines here. So basically what happens is in the first adventure here, every time you finish a subsection, so how do I show this? So these 3 green poles, they represent one subsection. By finishing these, you'll get additional gems as well. So every time you go through campaigns, you're going to get gems. And if you finish all of the levels here with 3 stars, and you can see at the top here, I have 12 out of 18. If you get 18 out of 18, you'll get 300 additional gems for completing it with 3 stars. So there's a lot of ways to get gems in the beginning, and I highly recommend you save it. And so up until you get to, so let's see, so then now that you're rank 4, I can actually start participating in events. I guess that's what's going on. So you can see here now, you see this new option. You're now in the guild, and you can now start participating. And I guess we could also go through that really quickly since we're doing this episode here. So as soon as you join a guild, you'll be able to participate in these weekly events. The first thing you want to do is you want to search keys that you can use to fight. And I recommend taking a look at some of the other videos I have and how the actual events work, but we will go through this as well. And so this is where you can start using your guildmates to help you collect keys. Okay, so just kind of go along with it. And if you want to participate, you can go through here. I will go through another episode to talk about how these events work. And right now, if you wanted to focus on the campaign though, this is where you go in, and you now also have 2 additional options that's available. Scavenge 1 and craft potions. So you can go ahead and select any of your guild members as well. You can send them out to select, basically you can send them out for these missions. It'll cost you some gold, but then when they come back, you'll get additional loot. So just make sure you keep going, just keep this going at all times. They will also get additional honor points by you doing that, and that helps them as well. And then they will also in turn put you on missions, and you'll get these as well. So, so this is the sort of the second part here that I wanted to cover, and that is joining a guild. The reason why you want to join is because it opens up a lot more possibilities. And we will come back in the third episode and we will go through the basics of what these events are. There are two main types of events. So it's good timing right now. We'll go over the Crusader event that's happening right now in the next episode. And so thank you for your time. Let me know if there's any feedback or any suggestions or any requests. Let me know what it is I can help you with. I'll be happy to make a video for that. So thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.